You see some people, look at that fish. Look at those fish playing in the water. You see them? Those are fish chasing. Oh, that's a smallmouth who just swallowed a little fish that he chased right out of the water. So here's David fishing with 2 poles. He's too tough to carry. There's so many fish in here, and we're catching them so fast that I really was unable to film any of this. This is nothing but a hole in the ground in the middle of nowhere. Actually, it's adjacent to a major highway. About 150 yards away from the highway is the edge of this pond. But it's so grown over. Things grow in Pennsylvania. And this is all so grown over. Just a few weeks ago I was here to release a turtle. And none of this stuff was here. Now it's so thick you have to go in very carefully. So this little pond, if you told anybody that was fishing here, nobody would believe you. And so here we are, and as quick as we throw the line in, we catch a fish. Okay, David's using a spinner bait, which is very unprofessional approach to take to this type of fish. Now he's going to film me. He's going to film me catching one with a worm here. You take a break there, buddy. I've been using the same worm for a while. You got one?
No, he's jumping all around.
Oh, he gets on and off, doesn't he? So there's my float out there, about 40 feet out, maybe only 35 feet out. I don't know. How far is that, David?
About 40 feet.
About 40 feet out. Yeah, every time I put it out there, I catch a fish so quick. There he goes. I got one.
It went under.
Oh, it went under. There he goes again. Now I got him. Same guy. Couldn't let it go. Then we get these fish in here, and the bank is so grown over that we're constantly stuck in the tree. They go straight for the tree.
He's going for the tree right now. He did it again.
He did it again. And he's stuck in the tree. There's a little fish. He's stuck in a tree. All righty. So, this beautiful spot. So anytime you see that many geese, there's a pretty good chance there's some fishes is all up in here. And look at all this, David.
Wow.
All those tracks in the dirt.
Are those
all different kinds of critters. Those are deer, raccoons.
I see the raccoon over there.
They come here to eat. David has fancy shoes on, so I'm gonna let him go down there. I'm pretty sure we saw a beaver when we pulled up to our parking spot. Big black creature.
Really dark. And had a flat tail going.
Yeah, flat tail going backward. Yeah, it's the famous flat-tailed beaver of Pennsylvania. All right, let's go get some fish. This river, this creek is 26 miles long. Fishing Creek in Columbia County, Pennsylvania, Freestone Stream. And that's the only tree there in the whole 26 miles, but David got a hold of it. It's not easy to do. He's had a bunch of hits. He caught a nice big creek chub. Nobody eats those. They're not a game fish, but when you catch them, they're a lot of fun. What a beautiful spot. It's walking distance from David's house. So David hijacked my new boots. He didn't even ask permission. So I'm going in here just with my sneakers and no socks. I gotta get over there where the fishes are. I'm gonna try an inline spinner. We caught those first 30 or 40 fish in about 15 minutes. I was using a mealworm with a little bobber, and David was using an inline spinner and then a little trout magnet, tiny trout magnet. He's still using that, but we both just caught fish as quick as we put it in, so I don't think it mattered. That place just had so very many fish. I'm gonna try a little white. Very small inline spinner. Has a treble hook that's really small. And pretty much any fish can get that in his mouth. Everywhere I look here, I see lots and lots of tiny little fishes swimming around in this shallow water around the rocks. That's the food for the bigger fishies. Now, we may not get one. I hope we do. I hope Dave catches one. But I promise you this. There are some nice smallmouth bass in this water. Nice ones. Somewhere on Fishing Creek is the trophy of someone's lifetime. So this is a beautiful spot. I'm glad to be here. Whether we catch a bunch of fish or not, this is nothing but a little creek chub. He's beautiful. He was a lot of fun to catch. I saw him come up and take the lure, which is another aspect of enjoyable fishing when you actually see them take it. There you go, buddy. Oh, I probably saw a half a dozen of them try to take my bait. That guy got a hold of it. Look at this beautiful spot. This is just Fishing Creek, just before you get to the mouth of where it feeds into Susquehanna River. There are world-class smallmouth bass in the Susquehanna River, and there's no reason why there shouldn't be one or two nice ones here. But at the very least, my brother David's enjoying this beautiful stream. This is just a short walk from his house. And we drove over because we're old and lazy. But it's a very short walk from his house. It's adjacent. Right up there you can hear cars and stuff. That's a major thoroughfare. That's Route 11. US Route 11. Goes all the way from Louisiana to the Canadian border in New York. But there's this beautiful little stream right alongside it. We're lucky to have this. Fishing Creek, Pennsylvania is 26 miles long. It's a freestone stream. Some parts of it are stocked quite heavily with trout. And all of it is a very lively, active ecosystem. Like I said, we saw a beaver when we got out of the van, and right where we got into the creek over here, there's every kind of footprint you can imagine in the mud. So I'm having fun. We're just waiting for the store to open. Of course, they opened a while ago. We started fishing and now we don't want to leave, but right around the corner is a sporting goods store. You have to take care of business. So if I catch any more fish, I'll let you know. Or if David catches any. Well, this little fella made a fuss. Boy, oh boy. You were fun to catch, little guy. I think this is a pumpkin seed. A very young one. Pumpkin seed! Well, that was nice. That's my second fish in a very short period of time. No big ones, but I just know there's a nice smallmouth in here. He's got my name on his gill. This is a tiny little spinnerbait I'm using, which I knew would do okay here for these little fishies. Bye-bye, fella. Off you go. Oh, he's happy to get free. Well, I guess I'm not done here. I was thinking it was time to leave. Get to the store, take care of my license. Boy, isn't that funny how your whole demeanor changes? One little tiny fishy, that's all it took. That bridge looks really good. There's a little island right underneath it, covered with grass and a whole bunch of geese over there. There's some shadows, some shade. It's good to fish in the shade. We can't reach it from this side of the creek because right now it's morning and the sun's over there. But I can get to that shade underneath that bridge. And bridges, underneath them and around them. And look at the size of that huge tree that went down there. He got stuck on the bridge as it floated by during some flood. That's a great place to fish. I'm feeling optimistic. Just want you folks to know that I'm only recording this fish. So when I tell David I caught a bunch of fish over here, he'll believe me. There's a bunch of fish over here. I keep calling to him and just fish jumping all around me, just like breaking the water. But he's over there, I don't know, maybe he had to go potty or something out in the woods. Maybe he's taking a nap, he's very old. He's not the kid he used to be. I just threw my lure out there where there's a bunch of fish. And I got one, and I got one. Just as quick as I threw it out there. I'm telling you, he's not gonna believe me. It's a good thing we got there. You go, fishy, he got away. Oh, there's tons of them here. I can see them hunting after these little guys. And I got one, and I got one as quick as it didn't even hit the water. Good Lord. Okay, now I'm having fun. He's tangled on that weed there. And this one is a smallmouth. This is a smallmouth bass. I had a feeling about this bridge. You didn't believe me. Look at that beautiful fish. Oh, that's a beauty. That's a smallmouth bass. He was just tearing it up over here. And I'm going to venture to guess there's about 20 more of them right here. Right here. Right up in this little puddle of water that's over here. Come on, fishies. Come on, fishies. Oh, my goodness. Oh, gee, I hope that's on the camera. Oh, I hope that's on the camera. Look at all those fish jumping when I put it in there. There's one right there. There's two of them. There's three of them. Take it. Oh, good Lord. Good Lord, you can just count the fish out there. And there's another one. Just as quick as I throw. Oh, that's a nice smallmouth too. That's a nice, oh, come on, fishy. This is fun. You see some people, look at that fish. Look at those fish playing in the water. You see them? Those are fish chasing. Oh, that's a smallmouth who just swallowed a little fish that he chased right out of the water. There's so many fish in here I can't count them, and most of them are smallmouth. And I got another one. Oh, it's a beautiful smallmouth. Yes, it is. All right. I could be a hog and just sit here and catch these fish all day. I'm gonna go get my brother David. Gotta look after your little brother. There's nothing little about him. He outweighs me by 82 pounds. But he is 6 years younger, so I guess that makes him my little brother in some way, shape, or form. One more fish and then I'm going for him. As God is my witness. Look at these fish. Look at them. I see them swimming all around it. All around it. Just one more. That's all I want. Just one more. Oh, he's going to kill him with his little trout magnet. Oh, I had one on. I had one. I got to go get him. All right. Gonna bite the bullet here. Stop catching fish like it's going crazy and go get my brother so he can catch some.